Hey, babe. Oh. That's hysterical. My phone fell. That's never happened before. Happy Monday. It's Christy here. And I just wanted to hop on today. I actually had someone give me one of the best compliments ever as a mom. I had somebody reach out to me and ask me how I am able to raise 3 functional, fantastic teenagers. And as a mom, that's a huge compliment. And they were asking me to go live and give some advice on how do you do it? And what's that secret? And honestly, I have no clue. My kids are who they are in spite of having me as a mom, but that doesn't actually help anyone. So I sat down and I jotted some notes on my top 7 secrets to raising awesome kids. The reality that I would share with you, number 1, is I'll tell you, disbelieve that myth that every teenager is this sullen, angry creature who hates their parents. Yeah, some do, and some days even the really great ones do. But that's not the majority of the kids, and that's not the majority of the days. I can tell you this, teenagers are incredible. They're funny, they're smart, they're eager to please, and they're up for just about anything, especially if there's food involved. And yes, they're quirky and they're messy, but they do have the best sense of humor, and you can have the best conversations with a teenager. So my rules for raising teens. Number 1 would be love them fiercely. Love everything about them. I love them for their actions and also for their intentions. Let them know daily how much you adore them. You know, love the wrinkled clothes and the Axe body spray and the pimpled cheeks and the scattered brains and the big feet and the long limbs and the impossibility of finding pants that actually fit them. Because all of that is a work in progress towards a one-day responsible adult who can make an amazing mom or a fabulous dad or the best spouse. And so be blessed and know that it's a gift that we have the ability to watch this work in progress. My second one would be, listen and pay attention. Be excited to see them, even when they're not excited to see you. Put down your phone. Don't waste that precious time. When they walk in the door, you need to look them in the eye and hear what they're saying and what they're sharing with you. Just listen. Sometimes it's important not to lecture and not to give advice unless they're actually asking for advice, but be empathetic and listen. My third one would be say yes more than you say no. The world is forever going to be telling them no, telling them that they're not good enough or they're not smart enough or whatever it is, or they can't do something. I want the opposite to be true for my kids for as long as humanly possible. And I want to instill a belief in them that they're not limited. They can do absolutely anything if, and this is a big if, they're willing to work hard enough for it. Number 4 is actually the opposite. Say no often. You have to say no to experiences and to situations that will set your child up for harm or for unhappiness. Don't let them go to the parties where there's going to be alcohol or drugs, and they're going to be forced to make a choice about drinking at the age of 15 or 16 right in front of their peers. That's an impossible situation. So you have to be the parent. We're not their friends, we're their parents. And so you have to set up rules for their safety, both their physical safety and their moral safety. The 5th one would be feed them. Feed them a lot. Feed them more than you can possibly imagine. Don't only just feed them, feed their friends. Their bodies are growing at such an astonishing rate, and they need fuel for that growth. And if you have food, they will come. Order pizzas, have friends over, have snacks. When their friends come and they're all sitting around the table chowing down on wings and pizza, those are the best times. You get to hear what's going on. You get to listen in and be a fly on the wall. So feed them. The 6th one is don't sweat the small stuff. Their bedroom is going to be a mess. They're going to leave their towels on the floor. They're going to throw their sports bag right in front of the door where you will trip over it because you won't see it. But before you yell at them about it, find out about their day first. You know, maybe they were broken down. Maybe they just need to unwind for a minute. So ignore the mess for that time and talk to them. Give them a hug. Tell them that you love them. And then you can tell them it's time to pick your towel up off the floor. You know, do I completely ignore the state of my kids' bedrooms? No, I don't. But I do pick my battles, and I do pick my time. And the next thing, and this is the last thing, is stand back and just watch the magic happen. You know, if you let them, your teenagers will open their hearts and they will love you more fiercely than you can possibly imagine. They are brilliant, strong, capable spirits. They are hilarious. They are very clever. They are thoughtful, and they are sensitive. They want you to adore them, but they need us to set limits, and they need us to listen. So thank you for sending me that message and complimenting me on my children. I could not be more proud to be their mom. And if you are somebody that has a teenager and you have advice to give, there are people out there looking for it because they don't know what's about to happen. And I would love it if you would comment below and share some of your wisdom. And if you found this video helpful and you want to share it or like it or comment on it, I would certainly appreciate it. I love sharing my stories and my advice, and I hope you all have a fabulous Monday, and I will talk to you all soon.